Russell always gets to ride a tractor. He got to drive this one out. You know what's sweet about that tractor? Built in Fargo, North Dakota, probably in the 80s. And so much history. They're still running that thing. Case IH Steiger tractor. This is actually the start of our tour here in North Dakota and Montana. We've got a few stops, 12 to 15. We'll see how far we get. And yours truly, Russell, is tagging along again. What you doing?
Taking a nap in the shade.
Ah, it doesn't look very comfortable. Nice shape. We're gonna get him some spiral flute rollers. I'll show you that here. Look at that. Gonna get him 16 of those for 2 tanks. And a few other things. Drill's in pretty good shape. Not much needed, but we'll take care of him. Get the boot slop taken care of. Good seat tabs, boot springs, and maybe some new towers. Upgrade his towers from the steel top ones to the John Deere newer style heads.
Hey, Dad! You gotta get one of those drones! You gotta get one of those drones!
Yeah! So we are near New Rockford. And we're gonna go check out this air seeder. It's a 42.5 footer. Like a lot of them are around here. And we've already done some things on it. Intelligent ag blockage system. Let's see what else it needs. You know what's sweet about that tractor? Built in Fargo, North Dakota, probably in the 80s. You know, when I was born. And so much history. They're still running that thing. Case IH Steiger tractor. And we've got a pretty sweet cart and drill here. Got some age, but got some character. They said that they upgraded from a 50 series and does a way better job. And they like that it's a lot less maintenance. The parts are designed and do better. But it needs some help. You know, it's time. There's some corrosion on the cart. There's some wear on these. We're looking at pretty much a full rebuild on these rows. And it's going to be rocking when they use it next. We're looking at a front tank stainless steel. We'll get that one completely replaced. Had a lot of fertilizer run through this from the previous owner. About 50,000 acres, 52,000 acres on this machine. He got it for a good price at the auction. And now he's putting some good quality performance parts in from Ready, of course. Already put a blockage system in before spring. He's already seen benefits. Before he put it in, they had an issue. And he's like, yeah, I need this thing now. So had us put it in. And he's very happy he did. It catches a lot of all the problems that you might have when you're seeding. So we went through some great parts here with Jake. And we're looking at heavy duty closing wheel springs, the depth adjuster pivots, press wheel pivot, stabilizer, new boots, tabs of course. He's going to really benefit from these stainless tubes. Who wouldn't with a design like this? No more fighting putting the hose in or out. I got your buckets, I got some hats and hoodies and things for those guys that get those. You know who would be very proud of me? My dear grandpa. He just passed away. We buried him on Monday. It's been tough. He gave me a lot of inspiration and taught me a lot of what I know. Instilled in me hard work ethic, doing what helps others. He instilled the Lord in us. We're only here for a few short years. Let's keep making him proud. All right, last stop of the day. Beautiful sunset, beautiful day, and beautiful equipment. Russell always gets to ride a tractor. He got to drive this one out.
I got these parts from Ready. You know, I put in those things.
Stabilizers.
I got the bearings in here.
Mm-hmm.
And see, what else did we put bearings in? Must have been...
press wheel pivots, probably.
Yeah.
Here?
And I don't know, these discs, do they have, when you measure them, they measure like I got that tool, and they measure,
You go
I
get a
think,
tool?
17 1/4 or something like that. Or
Yeah. So 17 is when we say you should replace them by, or dull. So you got some diameter still on them.
I don't know. Would you run them yet or replace them? I mean, I don't want to wear my boots out either.
Right.
It started, and then it quits. What would make it?
So it's skipped 2 rows too.
And then later on in the season, it was skipping these 2. So I actually had.
It did
4.
move then.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Why? And can we figure out which part of the drill this is on? Was it on the center?
Which direction were you traveling? Towards us?
This way.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 23, 24, 25, 26,
27.
27. You're on 28 and the middle is 32, right? Yeah, the middle's 32. So 28 and 31. The rest of it looks really good.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you'll definitely be able to keep it from doing that again.
yeah, I know.
Had to have been a blocked run. A blocked secondary. Partially blocked or something.
Well, I think most of the things we figured should solve most of this. If I had monitors, it would have showed up right away, wouldn't it? It would have showed that there was no product coming out of that line, so you'd know to investigate.
It'll show you a partial blockage, yep. Or full, of course, but even partial. It'd make you go crazy until you figured it out.
Yeah.
But it'd tell you every time, well, something's still wrong.
It's wrong.
So you've got tuning rings on the outside, one of them,
Yeah.
one on each.
I bet the black works better though.
Well, pump the yellow one a little bit. How do things look in there?
Well, not as bad as the last guy.
The-
Fun times. Let's pack up and find a hotel, and then we'll be off to the next guy in the morning. Thanks for tracking with us today. We'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. We stopped at our first tank for the day. Oh, different kind of tank, of course, not the air tank, but an anti-aircraft tank. This is pretty cool. We're in Animus, North Dakota. Got some food at the local cafe, really good place. And we ran across this anti-aircraft tank, so we had to take a look, of course. It's got some kind of a sight glass here.
Yeah. Then here's your steering wheel. Here's your steering wheel, Dad.
Okay,
No, what is this?
I don't know.
See if there's any
Is there a plugged run? I can't see it. Can you guys see it? This thing's even got a buddy seat.
for standing on and bouncing on?
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's intended for that. So it looks like you load it here.
Yeah.
Must
oh wow,
fire.
It is.
And then the spent casings, I'm guessing, shoot down here and go inside the tank. Maybe out the bottom. This is tight. I know they didn't make this for a 6-foot guy like myself. Fields look really nice around here. Well, we just got to another one. What do we see on this seeder? So we've got some upgrades, got a notch closing wheel, aftermarket pressed wheel. Not much else. We're gonna take care of the pivots. We're seeing an aftermarket, not ours, pivot here. This is proof that not just because someone has some parts doesn't mean it's fine. Okay, so the arm is moving, the bolt is not. That is a stuck pivot. Not good. A few of these depth adjusters are slopping here. Of course, we're going to change those. Can anyone tell me what this is? I think they're trying to take care of the boot slop. I'm going to show you guys the fix that you're going to want on your seeder. Oh, they sell like hotcakes because they work. Everybody puts them on their seeder. And that's this right here. That's this stabilizer. Does the trick locks it up in place, doesn't break. Stainless tubes, we're gonna do that on this seeder. Heavy duty closing wheel springs. No more popping off the pegs, stuff like that. Let me show you what the best pivot is out there. And if you haven't seen that video where I'm at Case Slingerlands in Picture Butte, Alberta, 46,000 acres, 43,000 acres on this pivot. Still tight, still free. Both press wheel and closing wheel pivots. This is our Pro Seal pivot, we call it. Grease once a year, or every 2,000 acres for sure. 1,000 if you're ambitious. And that's gonna last a long time. Really hard bushings inside and out, or we call it a pin on the inside. And then the face seal. Check out this seal. So that's the face seal. That grease has to come out and follow those grooves, keeps the dirt out. And a real durable cap here that seals over it. And of course, new hardware. Meter roller, spiral, helps it not have those intermittent drops. So one good one there to have. We like these press wheels. They last longer with the bearing, and the urethane wheel is good. Make sure you guys check out these notch blades. If you can swing getting these on, they are a star performer. They're gonna cut better, not push. There's not much to not like about this. I don't know what you wouldn't like. Maybe the diameter's a little bigger, but even the guys planting shallow are finding these working for them. So we're gonna put these on for sure as mid-row banders and see if he wants to do seed too. Make sure you like and subscribe to keep up on all the fresh content posted weekly, which includes helpful tips and tricks, new products, and various adventures. Also, make sure you check out Reddy's website to shop our performance air seeder solutions.